Hey everyone, it's me, and today we are doing more Doctor Who Classic Series 2 or Season 2, if you're looking at certain websites, Americanized. But it is Series 2, and this is the next storyline or story arc. It is titled The Dalek Invasion of Earth, which is a big deal. So that's exciting. I think that further confirms that people knew that the Daleks were obviously going to be a big villain in this series. This first one is called World's End. It is part 1 of 6, I believe, and it is the 4th episode of the second series. So without further ado, let's get to more Classic Who, Season or Series 2. I'm gonna watch with you just like I always do. It is forbidden to dump bodies into. Okay, this is an interesting way to start this. Did he just kill himself? World's End.
Clear? It's not clear at all. What has gone wrong?
Well, Doctor, where are we now? We made it. We're here.
They did.
Well, there we are, back home.
Why is Susan looking that way?
Mess.
Are we down by the docks?
Hello!
Well, it's not a sign of any people anyway. Ah!
Careful. Huh?
Look out! It's holding. Look out!
I mean, if you're home, it sucks for the doctor, but you guys should be okay. I doubt that this is your home, though.
We better make sure we can get back into the ship before we start looking around.
I don't believe we're anywhere near your time, the 1960s.
What?
I
Why?
hope it is only an intuition, Doctor.
Yes, well, ask yourself. Here we are, standing by the Thames, and we've been here quite a while. How long? What, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes? Hmm?
Easily, but what about it?
Well, what have we heard?
Couldn't have possibly been that long
Nothing.
already.
Precisely nothing.
Hello there?
I mean, I feel like that's a huge sign that it says that it's forbidden to dump bodies into the river. Yeah, I think that's a giant red flag.
What's that monstrosity out there? Hmm?
It's Battersea Power Station. What's happened to those 2 chimneys?
What's happened to London, dear boy, is more to the point. Here, look. Now then, at least we know the century, dear boy, look.
2164.
Ah! She's gonna scream. No screaming. All right, Barbara. You've vastly improved. Wait, where is Susan? Who? And who is that?
Get killed.
Where's Susan?
Mean the girl? Tyler's got her. We've got to get out of here. Quick, follow me.
What on earth is this?
Well, there's some sort of adornment, but what for? I think that this is an extra ear. Ideal for picking up high-frequency radio waves.
You mean these people have invented some form of personal communication?
Yes, something like that.
Well, I think this more than confirms that you're not in your London.
Was he murdered?
Yes, he's been murdered. Dang. Was that him hanging?
Oh,
They had to improvise with the effects back then.
sure, you're right.
No one can get through that way.
Go, Barbara, go. Don't know if this is a trap, but I feel like kind of limited to what you're limited to. You don't really have a choice. You don't know where Susan is, so this is what that's what you gotta do.
Quickly now.
What about Grandfather and my other friend?
We'll do the best we can.
That's not what you said just
Look,
now.
you promised you'd
Now,
follow
there
the
isn't
radio-
time to argue. We'll collect your friends later now. Come on. Barbara?
I always love
Susan!
there isn't time to argue. We're just gonna shut everyone down.
It might have been something to do with that gunfire we heard across the river.
Yes, I suppose they might have hidden somewhere.
I appreciate that he's like, why? Why do they do it? And I'm like, that every single episode. Why? Why do you part ways? Why do you separate?
Don't you want to know what's happened to it? Hmm?
No. No.
No.
I don't want to know. Oh, what the devil are those 2?
Hold on.
Is this it?
Yes.
Tyler?
Yes.
Dortmund's on the rampage, and who have we got here?
I found a
Yikes,
couple of
with
them
the
down
knife.
by the river, open targets.
Well, we didn't know.
I suppose you didn't, but you know now.
Can you cook?
Yes, I can get by.
Good, we need some cooks. I had a struggle with one of the robo-men.
Well,
Well, he was waiting for me.
Robo-man.
We have to change the storehouse.
all right, tell Dortmund. Have you just come from there?
Yes?
These have got a couple of friends down there they want us to bring back.
Well, I didn't see anyone there.
When I hear
except
Roboman,
really caught by
I
a
could
couple-
think Dalek or I could think Cyberman.
They didn't go into the old warehouse, did they? That's opposite the old power station.
Yes, I think they did.
Yeah, and I thought they were enemies.
Tyler! Where have you been? What the devil have you been doing?
We've landed a saucer at the heliport.
Saucer?
Yes.
Ah, this time we'll be ready for them.
You shouldn't be up here.
I'm as active as anybody else.
All right, Dortmund, I know.
Two more pairs of hands. Good. We
She
need
says
as
she
many
can
as we
cook.
get. Oh, can you?
And what do you do?
I eat.
Where are you going?
Susan.
Well, there's two more of them down by
That's
the warehouse.
hilarious. I
Are there?
eat.
Yes.
Ah, good.
Interesting. So there's a button there.
Filthy that water is.
Doctor, come and have a look at this.
What? Look. Well, I repeat, it's stupid. Stupid place to put a poster. Right under a bridge where nobody can read it or see it.
I don't know. If you have a body to get rid of, I think it's a very good place to come to.
A dead human body in the river. I should say that's near murder, isn't it?
It's
Out, you're dead.
not near.
There they are. It must be them.
Wait. Holy crap. Is this the origin of Cybermen?
I reckon that flying saucer disappeared somewhere over the other side of the river, in the direction of Sloane Square. Somewhere over there, anyway.
Yes, now, never mind about that flying saucer, my boy. That suggestion of yours about a plague.
Never
Suppose
mind.
One of them's been in that water. They're bound to be contaminated with some sort of bacteria.
They're not likely to drink that, are they?
Well, the smell of it's enough.
That would be terrible on someone's leg or foot. Boy, Susan just keeps getting sick and sick and sick all the time. I think you're gonna have to find a third route. I mean, they're not moving, so I feel like you have an opportunity here to escape.
Stop!
I'd say you want to move.
When I give the word, turn and dive in the water.
Ooh, that seems like a bad idea. Definitely a bad idea.
Now!
That was a misleading episode, but then again, I never really was that misled because this is still towards the beginning of this season series. It's very confusing because online, maybe because I'm in America, it still is titled as a season, not a series. I'm going to call it series for the sake of that's what I assume it was always intended to be called. But it is kind of funny how they get to this location, and for the first time ever, it actually genuinely seems like they made it home. And yet it's not quite right. You know, the unfortunate thing about all of this is if they could just get rid of the Daleks, they could easily call this London home. I mean, I don't know how the economy is, and I don't know what kind of world it generally is, but it has all the working pieces to function in a healthy place for them to be. The question is, when exactly does this fall? Because if the Daleks are kind of there and they've kind of taken over, you would assume that this is the future, but like, is it that far into the future? Because it seems like it probably isn't. In which case, it still might not be suitable, but comparatively to where they've been, I'd take it at this point. But, you know, it's Doctor Who, it's a series, we gotta keep going. Also, I gotta give some major props to Ian for pointing out, like, why do they always do this? It's like, you're one of them, but still, it's nice that someone's at least seeing this and acknowledging it. I also appreciate that the Doctor points out Ian's intelligence by being sensible and, like, not straying too far from the ship and all of that, and not letting people know about it just in case. Susan is a little reckless. I would constantly be like, you know what, Susan, we've been through enough already to know that you shouldn't maybe climb up to that height because you'll probably hurt yourself. She tends to hurt herself. At least she has as of late. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Like last season, she was just It wasn't totally her fault, but yeah, she got sick very easily. And then Barbara got sick and was potentially going to die from insecticide or whatever. So it's like, maybe just be careful what you touch, be careful what you eat, be careful in general. I'm sure that Susan's going to get sick again because there's no way, because they've just put that water around her wound. Hopefully these new friends, if you want to call them that, really cater and care for her wounds and make sure she doesn't get sick again, because that would start to feel redundant if they just kept making one of the ladies sick, primarily Susan. Yeah, anyway, can't wait to see what happens next. I know that they're definitely in a pickle, the Doctor and Ian are at least. It's very cool that we got the Daleks back. For a second there, I'm still partially wondering if maybe there's a little bit of an origin to Cybermen here, but who knows, maybe I've got several series to go till that happens. But I know that they're prominent, so we'll see. Anyway, until next time when this dude does it again.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle from the Fan Theory Network, which you already knew. But did you know, yeah you did, that we have a patreon.com/fantheorytv place where you can go and support us and watch all of our other Doctor Who content. We watch Who, this show, the other show, we watch Who Regenerated, we watch Who Revived, Missy Holly Me, yay, woohoo!